This recording studio, if you will. What I've done is I just took a laptop stand that rolls around and modified a little bit. As you can see, I've got two amplifiers on it. I've got on the front, that's a Fender Blues Junior 3. I think the Screaming Eagle, I believe, is the speaker. And on the back I've got a KH75. Of course, you can spin this top around. I'll show you that in a minute. When you spin the top around, you can use the amp on the back. Of course, you can use it without spinning around, but it's nice to have the option. Up here on the top, that's a DP008 Tascam recorder. The one up here in the corner. Let me move up so you can see it. This guy, that's what I use to record with. It records up to 8 tracks at a time. And then I've got my pedal boards. And the reason they're not on the floor is because I have very bad arthritis. And I usually sit in a wheelchair when I'm doing this, and I can reach everything. And next to that, I've got a Behringer 1202. I believe that's the unit there. It's got FX in it for mixing. Down on the bottom tray is a clean power supply, Monster power supply. And you can also see there's an extra pedal tucked away right in here as well. So anyway, this whole top spins around, so you can flip it around the opposite direction, point it in the other direction. This is the back side view of it. You can see that on the side here I've got this little hanger, and the hanger is an old sword hanger, little display hanger to hang my headsets on. And I've got just a standard outlet on the back there, little surge protector. And you can see I've got everything tied down pretty tight, and what I used was these little things called cable buddies right here. These little cable buddies. And those cable buddies are really nice. As you can see, they wrap up everything really tight. And I hold everything together with that on the back. So that's the back view. Now, hang on, I've got to put the camera down here. I'll turn it around for you and show you something neat about the other side. Anyway, okay, I'm back. You can see it's turned around now, and the top just rotates right around. And then down here on the front, if you look closely, there is this metal handle I use to pull it around. And I'll show you everything with all the equipment on so you can see the actual stand itself. Here's the unit without any equipment on it. As you can see, it's pretty plain. Looks like a little spaceship though. The handle on the front can be pulled up and extended out. It costs $16, I think. The whole unit cost about $150 to build. You've got the base. I just added the board for an amp to sit on the front. These funny looking flange things on the back here all came from an old headboard set for a bed that I never used the headboard on, so I just bolted those on, but you could do it with a different kind of board if you wanted. Up top, I've got the metal pieces here are in the center that are holding up the top board are nothing but on-stage computer racks that I bought from Amazon, I think, for $25 a piece. There's 2 of them. Then there's just a little board on top, and then the coolest part is the piece here on the end, which I use to hold my recording unit. I just stick it right on the Velcro there, and I can angle it, adjust it any way I want, and it's up out of the way and gives me more board space for pedals. On the side here is a little flashlight, and this flashlight can be, it's held on with a magnet, so you can just stick it on there and use it whenever you want to. And on the back here, these are called caddy buddies. They're just little bungee cord things that clip onto a 1/4 inch cable, In this case I just got them clipped directly onto the metal. That way I can wrap cables up as I put them on here. Finally, on the other side, I've got, oddly enough, this is a sword holder, and I just stuck it on the side to use it to hold my headsets. And then there's a cup holder that comes out of the side, and I added that little ring to it so I could fish cables through that easily as well. That's pretty much it. It's one more thing. The top raises up. It's like a chair. So you could actually use this on stage if you wanted to. It'd be nice and tall. Let me back up. You see, it's too tall to even fit it in the, in the camera now. Anyway, so you can run it up real high, or you can keep it down low. And since the top turns around, you can turn it around and use either amp that you want. So anyway, that's about it. And if you're wondering why I bothered making this thing, it's because I practice playing in the living room, and when I want to record I have to drag everything in my other room so I can record and have some quiet. This allows me just to roll it in there. Plus, if company's coming over, they're going to clean the carpets or something like that. Again, it's easy just to roll everything out of the way. It's all nice and self-contained. Thanks.